Hello gamers, it is time for another episode of Let's Play the Repopulation.
Hello gamers, Tigwyk here again. We are playing the Repopulation, and I wanted to show you a bit about melee combat here. I'm wielding a sword. I don't know if I can wield two. I can maybe wield two if they're smaller, but I have one sword right now in one hand, and I'm apparently about to fight a setlang here. You'll see I have a different action bar here at the bottom right now. I've kind of fleshed out my action bar with melee combat abilities right now. I'm going to quickly try and get rid of this setlang so I can keep talking. There we go. I'll move out of the way here so as hopefully not to instigate another fight. And that's a good safe place for me to stand while we talk about melee. So if I open my character sheet here, you'll see I'm wielding a sword. That's an acid broadsword. There's various melee weapons you can get out there. There's acid, electric, I don't even know what other ones there are, but basically different subtypes of the various melee weapons, and they have kind of the bonus to themselves, because you get the sword, but you also get the acid bonus. I happen to have some fittings that I made on this one, so I have +5/+5, Fizz Pen gives me +10 total, obviously, and I guess that gives some extra damage. I could probably fit another one eventually, because these don't take up much. But I just haven't built another one yet, so I will do that soon. And for now, I'm able to just kind of whack at stuff, and because of the other armor fittings that I've shown you in the previous videos that I have, I'm fairly unstoppable when it comes to the basic monsters I'm fighting right now. I have to keep them repaired, which is more difficult than you'd imagined. They degrade fairly quickly, unfortunately. That's one major caveat of the good fittings right now, is they start to break right away. But let's show off some of this combat. So I will prance around this setlang and attempt to do some crazy sword maneuvers to it. Maybe run around and go fight this other one here. Dodge the bamboo. Come at me, setlangs. I'll show you my knife skills. Stabbity stab, stab. I have at least one that is meant to do a behind the back kind of hit, and since I'm never stealthed, I can never really pull that off. I try to run around behind them and then they just face me, and it's pretty much impossible. So I end up just having to do my usual hits here. I have I'm just kicking ass here. Of course, I am like way higher in ability than these setlangs, but that's okay. I want to show off what I can do. Wahaha. I'm thinning the herd. Aw, yeah, come at me. I'll chop you up good. So I think I want to get another sword. I don't know where I can do that, but let's run back into Set Falls and see if we can find a weaponsmith, and if I can perhaps dual wield my swords, because that would be totally badass. I don't know if the body armor place will have melee weapons. That would be kind of weird, wouldn't it? But we'll go inside and check it out. There's a tailor, firearms dealer, melee weapons. Oh, okay. Apparently this is where you get melee weapons. Okay, so for fun, let's just get another cheap long sword, and we'll see if we can dual wield this. What does it say? Dual wield primary. I wonder if I have to get something smaller. Dual wield both, dual wield primary. What is my sword? Dual wield primary. Okay, so I have to get something smaller, like a knife. I guess, I don't know, the hatchet doesn't seem to have dual wield. I guess I'll just get a knife for now. Oh, the battle axe can be dual wield. Okay, I'll get a battle axe for fun. That seems kind of awesome, right? And I will attempt to wield that if I can. There it is. Oh, I'm wielding a two-handed weapon. Oh, darn. Okay, let's buy another battle axe and dual wield some battle axes. Ah, okay. That's more like it. Now we'll run back out there and fight some more setlangs so we can see what the dual battle axes look like. I guess I'll put a, I'll switch my fittings out and put those on there right now. So, as you can see, I have dual axes now. Let me just whip those out again. There they go. I just realized something very important about this, though, is that axes are a different weapon type from bladed weapons. They are their own, which is kind of silly, but they are. If we look at the skills over here, we'll see that axe fighting is a different skill than bladed weapon tactics. And I do not have anything in axe fighting right now, so I'm not that great with my axes. And none of these apply, except for the basic auto attack. None of these skills down, the abilities I'm using down there apply for axes. In fact, I don't even know if I have an axe attack. Let's see. Quick slash, bladed, thrusting. Ah, I do. Okay. I will make a new toolbar. We'll do number 7. I believe that is all of my axe abilities. I have only a couple of them. And but now I should at least be able to do more axe attacks properly here. We'll try and see if we can kill this lurker with my axe attacks. Yeah, so you can see I'm doing some real damage with the axes now. And wow, this lurker is way higher than I am when it comes to skill, because of course I am just barely learning axes, and my axe fighting just went up, I think, just now actually. You can't see that down there, but it literally just scaled up my axe fighting. So this might be a long series of fights. Yeah. So combat really is this slow when you're brand new with a weapon, unfortunately. The only way to get around that is to put points into the weapon you're using via the skill implants. So if you're doing other things like harvesting or other killing or whatever you'll get some SI points. And if you want to level up your weapon faster so you don't have to go through all this grindiness, your best bet is to put points into your weapon. Especially if you're going to try a new weapon. There really is no cap to what you train, because you can just keep getting skill points by doing stuff, and you can keep grinding skills by using them, so you can switch weapons and train stuff up whenever you want. Nobody says you have to grandmaster the one that you're playing with right now. I mean, that's totally up to you, right? So let's go and pick up a blunt weapon, and we'll show off what the blunt does. I think I also have blunt attacks, so I'll make another hotbar here in a minute, and we'll get back to we'll see you out there fighting some monsters with blunt weapons, okay? So here we are back in the fray. I'm sure I'll find some more NPCs here to beat up on, some more mobs. I'm wielding a hammer. You can see that I've changed my hotbar down below to use some blunt skills now, some blunt abilities. So we're going to go out and we're going to bash some heads in. I can only put one of my fittings on because I only have 1 point in this so far. But hopefully that won't stop us from beating up some creatures and having some fun. Here we are back on course, and see if we can find some monsters. There's a setlang. Hopefully we can go beat up on that setlang and see how this hammer fares. Come on, setlang, come to me. Come on, down you come. Come on, puppy. Here, boy. Here, boy. Just want to bash your head in. And kerpow. Nope, nope, nope. Come on. Kerpow. Damn, that is a hell of a hammer, eh? Smack. Be pretty close to use this hammer in melee. That is a frozen solid setlang. I hit it so hard, it's dead, but it can't even fall over. It's just its muscles seized up. It's kind of gross, eh? Yeah, that's the repopulation for you. That's life, you know. That's the reality of it. Let's go kill some lurkers. I'll beat them up too. Why not? Feel the wrath of my hammer. My hammer. I feel like I'm wielding Thor's hammer with the power I have right now. Look at that. I can take on anybody. Okay, come on. There you go. 1. We'll take down the setlang. Come back here. I'm not done with you. That's it. You lurkers are stopping me from killing that setlang. I will have my way. Is he dead yet? Nope, he's not. He's calling for help. I think he's calling for help. He's totally, like, howling. Jeez. That could be bad. If he's got friends. Oh, I don't know, man. These lurkers are really giving me a run for my money. Well, they're not health-wise, but with my low hammer skills, I'm just not very good at combat. Only took me forever to kill that one. It's gonna take me just as long to kill this lurker, come on. I just want to get back to using my normal weapons here, guys. This is not my fight. I I don't normally take this long. I'm sorry. I'm usually a lot more humane about my killing. There we go. Okay, enemies taken care of. That is blunt weapons. You've seen that now. So we've gone through the axes, the bladed weapons, which I normally use with my sword, and blunt weapons now. There's also aerosol firearms, which is pretty much a melee melee range firearm. You can check that out too. At some point, I guess I'll do a major like firearms video with all the various firearms you can wield and stuff. But for now, you've seen melee, and we've had some fun with that. And I guess in the next videos, we'll see if we can get some PvP going eventually. And I think I have a crafting follow-up I want to do, so you guys can see a little bit more intricate crafting and what's entailed, and break it down, because it's not as difficult as a lot of people make it sound. It's actually fairly easy to get into. You just have to get around the complexity. So again, if you like my videos, please subscribe, comment. We'll get back to you. Hit the thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good time.